Well, what's up, everybody? I have Jack right here, and Jack, meaning the guy with the Celtics banner tattoo,
Are
as
we
probably most of you know him. But today, well, a few days ago, actually, the Celtics draft into the finals, and they lost. I don't know. Were your parents happy when they saw you with a tattoo? Like that's something. Because I came home with that tattoo. My mom would be like, "What was wrong with you, kid? Like what? Like
I mean, it's like, yeah, it was like they weren't pissed, but they were just confused, like why I got it, I guess is the word. And my mom's been like crazy supportive, like of it,
oh
which is actually like which was a bit of a shock to me, to be honest with you. But she's become a pretty big Celtics fan. She's probably like bigger Celtics fan than me now. It's pretty crazy.
yeah
She's bleeds green now, so it's pretty nice to see that.
yeah because when you got it, that was like March when like the Celtics were maybe
You're all
gonna be
right,
in the play-in tournament and like
right.
at the time it was like yeah if they don't lose to whatever the
Brooklyn,
yeah
yeah,
Brooklyn or whatever but surprisingly Boston beat them in four, which was the only Nets was the only team who like didn't win the game in the whole
right.
playoffs,
That's
which
crazy.
I find that as maybe something to look forward next year, especially whatever's going on with Brooklyn, because Kyrie
Yeah,
might be leaving,
yeah. I don't know
and
what's going on
Katie,
over
who
there.
knows? Maybe Katie could come to Boston, but I think
I can't even
no.
imagine. Like, I don't realistically see that happening. But I can't even imagine like what the media would be like if
Oh
he
yeah,
came.
I mean, I think the media is already fed up with
They're
Boston
already
being the finals because half the
right,
media is like, oh look at Boston, racist town,
right,
and that's why some people might think in Boston, yeah, we're not gonna get no All-Star game, but who
right.
knows? Maybe
I mean,
with
hey, I mean,
with
I
especially with FIFA coming 26 and these other small events, they just had what the Masters or the Open
yeah, something
days
like
ago.
that.
So more of these small events, may lead to bigger things. It might
Also,
change the perception of what players think of Boston.
right,
And
right. I mean, what I'm looking forward to is seeing what goes on with Bradley Beal. I mean, I think
yeah,
because him and Tatum are like they were childhood friends and they've known each other, been
oh
close
yeah,
forever, and it'll be interesting to see what happens with him this offseason.
yeah. I think you know I think Bill knows if he wants to win.
If he wants to win, that's
Yeah,
his
yeah,
chance.
yeah. If he wants to win, and he knows, damn it, Boston don't give me good money. I could definitely win a championship in Boston
Right.
instead of Washington.
But I think it doesn't like no matter where he goes, I don't think he's gonna have a better chance than Boston. I
Yeah,
mean,
but yeah,
I just think it's the best fit. Like he, you could put JB at the three if you need, and like you could even run a small ball lineup with like Tatum at the four if you wanted, because he's played the four I think a couple games,
yeah.
but he can. I mean, if you want to play small, you can do that, or you can even I don't know what you'd want to. I don't even know what it'd have to be, but that would be the best offense in basketball, I think.
Yeah, and
With
also, and then you have Horford's contract, which is big because
you know,
Philly gave him big money. That's why he left when Thunder
I
Heat
don't.
play.
I think he's gonna sign a team friendly deal. I think
Yeah, I think his sister likes Boston too,
yeah, yeah.
which
Anna really likes
yeah, yeah,
Boston. Al seems to love it too. So I don't see why they wouldn't sign a more team friendly deal to stay in that city.
So, I mean, especially at his age, he wouldn't mind
Right.
coming off like the bench being the seventh, sixth man. As long as playing good minutes. I'm sure his body's probably aching, pain. After
I
all those
bet, dude. I
minutes.
mean, going all the way to the finals, what's he,
Yeah,
36 or something?
yeah,
That's another
that's
something that like was crazy to me is just to put to perspective. Steph or Al Horford's only 2 years older than Steph Curry.
that's something.
I couldn't.
Something.
I just I knew Curry was old, like older than 30, but like I didn't know he was like just putting that like that stat right there is like just crazy.
Yeah, I mean, also and then you have Tatum, which Tatum's only like 24,
24,
so it's
right,
like big age difference, and you kind of
right.
see, and maybe
I mean, and the thing is, and you kind of started to see that in the finals when
yeah,
it just seems like the Celtics just ran out of gas, and it just seems like the Warriors just said, "We've been here before, and we know what it takes." And it seemed like, yeah, I personally, I could really see that experience come into play for the Warriors.
Yeah, like say next year, the Celtics make it back, and it's not the Warriors. Say it's the Mavericks. For God knows, Celtics might have
Yeah,
a leg up against a
right,
team like
right.
that.
And even if they get, and yeah, I mean, I think that even this experience for them was they got that experience now. Like they know what it takes to get there, and they know how to be better in the series. So
Yeah, and also Ime's first year of head coach, like man, like he needs a
no,
round of applause. Like
I know
I
we
don't know
need more
when the
email
coach
attention.
could turn the season around from almost being out of the playoffs to, oh well, now we're in the finals. Like that's just something you don't see in
I don't know
basketball
how he
or any
wasn't.
sport.
I don't know how I was talking to my other buddy on this other podcast I was on. I was saying I don't know why Ime isn't like coach wasn't considered for coach of the year. That was like pretty crazy to me.
Yeah, I
That
think next year I think they'll have a good start.
yeah,
So
me
as
too.
long as injuries are fine, I know something might be wrong with Robert Williams. His knee, he might need surgery. I'm not positive, but I know
Yeah,
something.
he seems like he's kind of he was playing through injury. He was our best
Yeah,
player in the finals,
yeah. Well,
probably.
yeah, I'm sure they will give him shots every day to play. Like, oh, like that has been painful.
Exactly. I mean, I think him and Brown were like our best players in the finals. So to say he was one of our best players on one ACL is pretty impressive. So I just can't wait to see what he looks like fully healthy. Like, and I hope he can stay healthy. Like if he can stay healthy and not like get injured, like he's gonna be so good for a long time.
Yeah. So you know, so yesterday was a draft.
Yep.
Celtics got JD Davison's. I
Yeah,
don't
I
say
de-
his name right, but
that
some
is nice.
college kid from Alabama. Looking at him, it says he's 6'3", 6'2".
Yeah, super athletic.
Yeah,
Super athletic.
yeah. I know he has like his I assume he's big into hair because like he has his
Yeah.
like long
Oh yeah,
hair
dude. He has like
afro,
a whole mop on his head. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was like, oh great, they picked that guy like with the
Yeah.
crazy hairdo. Like, oh, like I like my hair short,
Yeah.
boy, casual.
Right.
Don't do it too crazy. I know during COVID my hair was probably a little crazy, but that's when no one was able to get a haircut. And
You good?
I don't know
Yeah,
how
it
we
was,
surpassed COVID, but I think we all need a round of applause in that. But um, college, it says he averaged like about 8 points.
yeah, it ain't bad for a
Good.
50. I personally think he was a steal. Like I thought, I was surprised. I was up late last night watching, and I was surprised he didn't get picked earlier. I mean,
Yeah.
I think the big thing is I think Marcus Smart is gonna make him. I think Marcus Smart's just gonna make him better. Like just
Well,
that. I mean, just that leadership he has, and that just him being that pretty good.
all right.
Very good stuff.
So, some difficulty on my end, but hey, we're back. So, J. Davison, hopefully he's not a bust. I don't think the
No, I
second
mean, I
round it
think
can be a bust. Like
yeah, I think he only goes up. I mean, I think if he doesn't perform, like I don't think it's going to be a huge deal. I
yeah,
mean, I don't think anyone expects him to be a star
no,
or anything. Like maybe at the most, like a solid bench piece, like maybe what Peyton Pritchard or
oh
Grant
yeah.
Williams
Well,
was. But
I think the summer league starts in what, a few days.
yeah, cut like a week or so or
Yeah.
something like that. So I'd love to see. I love to see if he plays in that and how he plays, and I'd like him to see because he's not a good. He doesn't really shoot threes, which from what I believe, I don't. From what I remember seeing of him, I don't remember him being that good at three ball, which is a point guard.
Didn't you graduate this?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
See,
I just graduated a couple weeks ago, so that was nice and finally finished high school about time.
and do you know where you're going to college yet? Or
Yeah. I'm going to LaSalle. It's a smaller college up in Newton,
oh,
Mass. So it's a nice little area. Newton's a Newton's a nice town, and
Yeah, just a little out Boston, So
yeah, it's close to Boston, like 10, 15. There's
yeah.
a T stop right there, so it's like perfect.
So it's like good, like getting to the Celtics games in the winter,
It's gonna. There you go.
So let's see. It says the first game is July 9th against the Heat. Then I'm playing Milwaukee and the Warriors and the Grizzlies. Now, hopefully, they beat the Warriors.
I know.
Revenge. Revenge. I like revenge, as they say it.
I was thinking that let's get some good revenge. Even though it's the summer league, it's like it'll still be nice.
Yeah, but I mean, also, I like basketball. I
Me
play
too.
it.
I'm still gonna be watching all that stuff, and
Yeah.
I just can't wait till October, man. I'm already counting
October,
down the
yeah.
days, and
One of my friends, he can drive me in October. So, I said, hey, when you drive me, we're gonna go as many Celtics games as we can,
there you go,
I
man.
mean, go in the right way of the season, so they're cheap, and it's like, you're
Cheap,
not
man. Like,
spending 700 for the finals or playoffs, like
yeah, I was lucky enough to be able to,
Yeah.
like you said, just pay like $20 to get in the door. And it's like, I mean, I'll take that. I don't care where I'm at.
I'll take that.
And it's like, it's not like all those seats are filled anyway. So it's like,
Oh yeah, and I'm sure back in the 80s or whatever, our grandparents
oh,
used to buy those balcony seats and sneak out down to
yeah,
those courtside seats, I'm sure.
yeah. I've done that. Yeah, I've done that a couple times. Bought some balcony. I don't know if you know Aztec Gino. You know that dude. That dude's always he has the shield and everything. He's all dressed up and shit.
Oh yeah, I think I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, he was I just bought a single balcony ticket for myself for like the last game of the regular season this year, and I ran into him going up the stairs into the garden, and I was like, "Oh shit, what's up, Gino?" We walked up, went up the elevator, and he took seats. We literally got seats like right behind the basket.
Oh, right
It
behind.
was
Yeah.
unbelievable. I'm like, Gino, like, holy crap! I paid $20.
Oh, wow.
That was funny. That was definitely the highlight of the ticket experience there. But I'm uh I'm just excited for this offseason. I'm excited to see what Brad does, to kind of solidify this team. And
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, you can always improve a team. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter. Even the Warriors can still improve. Like you can always improve a team. So it's like it's gonna be very exciting to see what Brad can do. I mean, he was a good coach, and I feel like he's gonna be an even better. He's even better at the
Yeah.
GM.
Like,
Yeah,
I mean, I think some people didn't give Danny enough of credit, like
yeah,
he's the one who
definitely.
brought in Brown and Tatum,
Right,
like
right.
you know.
Like you said,
Yeah.
he got us Brown, he got us Tatum, he made those trades, and
Oh well, now Jake's ready to join, so we'll
there
bring
we
him
go.
in.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Good stuff.
There we go.
Ooh, what is this kid wearing? A chain, a gold chain? See him wearing a
Yo,
gold.
can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
I got you. Oh, we got a
Yo, what's up? Yo,
Celtics.
I'm repping.
I like the chain.
You like it?
There you go. I like
What
it.
the hell
buddy.
was that laugh, Joe? Yo, wait. So what's the name of this meeting? Tattoo guy. I'm just kidding. All right. So when you got that tattoo, like, what was going through your mind? Like what? What was the vision?
Right. So I mean, we really of course I really thought we'd win it. I'm sure you've heard the story. We're sitting in math, it's senior year, like March. We ain't doing math whatsoever. So we're like Celtics at the time we're throwing out, Brooklyn, Milwaukee, like all this bullshit. And I'm like,
Yeah.
and y'all, like it's always been the Celtics. I'm like the Celtics. I'm like they ain't scared, and they're not scared of anybody. Like this is when we kind of started to
That's
get.
facts.
This is kind of when we started to put the pieces together, and literally I almost like shit my pants, dude. Like the day or like a couple days after I got it and I started to gain publicity, Rob tore his damn meniscus.
Oh.
And I'm like, I literally got the notification in the same math class I got the idea to get it.
Oh.
And I literally was there like, Oh my god, I'm gonna get so much hate now. Like, oh shit. And then we get the good news about his recovery time, and I'm like, okay, well,
Yeah.
that's not too bad. And then like it was so much momentum after that game too. When we came back from like what was 17 points, it was like that's when it was over.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah.
So Dylan,
Yeah.
what kind of questions you got?
Well,
I don't really have any, like,
I
written
feel
down
like I
questions.
already
You
asked
do.
my questions. I already asked all mine.
Yeah, he already got most of it
Yeah.
out. We
There you go.
Yeah.
So you kind of pissed off that we lost, or like how are you feeling about that?
I mean, of course, dude. I mean, like,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, I'm like I said, like I've said this multiple times to people, like I'm not mad necessarily because like I have the tattoo or upset. Like I'm more upset because like my team just lost the damn finals. Like it hurts.
Exactly.
Like we were so close and we shot ourselves in the foot. And we beat
Yeah.
like it was Steph Curry and ourselves that we lost to.
Yeah. I'm sure the people who worked there were fine, but it was like the higher
Yeah.
ups who were like, we can't have this happen. I'm sure like whoever like ran like the head, like I don't know, whatever you want to call him. He was like, no, we're banning this guy. And like the staffers were like, man, we knew it was not him, but we just let him in, you know.
I
Like,
just
like you
can't-
know what happened. Like maybe
Well, I
they
just-
could tell, and they were like, no, we just let him in just for fun. Like we don't know the story, but I'm sure it was like a high up because I don't know. I don't think he was worthy of getting banned. I don't
No.
think
Me
no.
neither.
I
Like
think
I mean, I can understand if like like they gave him warning to like not do it again, but like
yeah,
he
and
didn't-
maybe just like didn't let him go to that game.
yeah,
Like
and then
Yeah.
I guess like still that
Yeah,
might be-
lifetime ban. That's,
yeah, I liked him being like I'm all right. It's
come
one thing it was
on,
a year
man.
or two, but like it's
I
don't
mean,
care.
that's gonna get lifted probably at some point within the next couple seasons.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll be
Yeah.
fine, especially like he's famous, I'm sure he
Yeah,
has
he'll
some
figure
ties,
something out. I mean,
I'm sure
like I
one
said-
He'll get
like
out of that.
some in the NBA front office or something like, hey, can you maybe help me?
yeah, he's
do
gonna get a
this?"
job with the Warriors.
Oh yeah,
but-
get
That's
a
facts.
job with the Wolves, and then they're like, oh, guess you're fine now.
yeah, you're that guy. Yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah.
Gonna buy the Warriors.
Yeah, go and buy the
exactly.
Wolves
That
for
that
like
would be just
$3
like the
billion.
ultimate fuck
You
you.
gotta buy the Celtics.
Dude, for real. He came in and we were talking. He's like, I'm a Celtics fan now. I'm rooting for the Celtics.
Yeah, that was so funny.
It was funny as shit. But yeah, that was kind of that experience. It was very, very unexpected. I didn't expect to run it there. It's a really cool place. My buddy I was staying with in San Francisco showed me. There was mad Celtics fans there.
Oh, a bunch.
Like-
For real?
Like yeah, like it
Yeah,
was
I saw the video. It was
yeah, like it was
facts.
mostly Celtics fans, which was because it was like 2 blocks away from Chase Center.
Did you go game 5 or what?
No,
No.
I went to that little bar, that
Oh,
Boston
that's
bar,
it.
and
Just chilled out there. It's cool.
chilled out there, and that was a super cool experience, even though they lost.
Hey, you made a vacation of it,
Exactly,
Like,
exactly,
I mean, it's like hopefully that guy realizes, hey, I guess I paid $10,000 to be on the
Kevin!
team, or like shoot
Right.
on the court, but
right?
you use need to change your perception of things. That's
Yeah.
all.
What's
Yeah.
up, bro? How we doing, homie?
Yo, Dylan, can you get Gavin on for a second? Maybe. Can you just get him on for like a second?
I don't know.
I did myself, bozo.
Oh, so Jake
I'm
on
Jake
play
can
right
tell
now.
you.
I
Told
want to
you
play
to
right now.
start.
Can you bring this downstairs so I
Getting
can play right
spicy.
Oh my God,
Uh-oh.
we'll
The Jurassic Bros are
we'll
gonna
be
fight.
on in like five minutes.
This is not staged.
now? Send the timer.
Not stayed.
5 minutes.
All right.
All right. Well, any
Yeah, 5
closing
minutes.
thoughts before I maybe get
Hold on. I
murdered?
gotta show you something, Jack. Look at this.
Yeah. Oh, I love it, dude. I need one of those.
Yeah,
Sick.
I need one of those.
Whenever I
My-
wake
my-
up, I see him.
Oh, that's amazing, dude. My buddy JJ has one of those. It's fire.
Yeah, I don't know. I just have like posters on the wall. You know, I have a John Cena poster in front of me. You
There you go.
can't see me.
I
You
don't
know,
got
but
much. I just got into this. Started decorating this room a while ago.
McLovin.
oh,
Love it.
McLovin.
And then
I
I
see a lot
got-
of people wearing those sweatshirts. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's popular thing.
Oh,
Okay.
McLovin's the man.
Oh.
McLovin's the man.
The OG.
OG. But
Any well, I guess to wrap things up, we can predict the next season. So
alright,
so
alright.
so where do you think Bradley Beal will be next year?
Who? Bradley Beal?
Yeah.
I think he's either. I think it's either Dallas or Boston. I mean,
Boston.
I hope Boston.
I hope Boston. Like,
I
he comes to Boston-
I don't say Washington or Boston. Those are the
Dude, like,
two.
if he comes to Boston, like, sheesh, bro. Like, the league better look out. Like,
Yeah.
that is an like JB, JT, and Brad. Like, damn,
It'd be unbeatable.
unbeatable. That's crazy.
so-
Plus the defense.
So
my
if I
God.
said the Celtics win in the finals next year, am I crazy to say that or no?
No, I don't think so. I mean, as long as we
I
can,
respect it.
I respect it, but as long as
I mean, Durant, I've seen those rumors, and
Ugh.
or Kyrie, it's like